And we welcome you to 2K Sports. Good to have you along, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and this is the legendary Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they come in off a win in their last game against the Hornets at Time Warner Cable Arena. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. You know, Dwayne Wade, as of last season, the second most efficient post scorer in the league after his then teammate, LeBron James. Eric Spoelstra saying, Shaq, folks don't realize how much Wade's game has evolved over the last few seasons.
Yeah, there was less breaking down players off the dribble, more cutting off the ball and backing down on the low block.
A flyover all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. Everyone on this team is pleased with the beginning of the season. They're playing so well right now, 5 consecutive wins.
Well, I think for Miami, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. You know, the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Bogut, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Green. Barnes kicks to Curry. 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. And that one's good. Thompson's got the first 3 points tonight for the Warriors.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble. Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris. And so here is Miami. Right side Bosh. Outside Dang. Pass to Dragic. Bosh, a screen on Curry. The wide open look here for Bosh. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bosh has got his second bucket. Curry with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. There's the dish to Barnes. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, that's good. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Wade. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Dwayne Wade over the last 4 years adjusted beautifully to playing off the ball alongside LeBron James, and that was not easy, folks. He actually became one of the game's best cutters during that time. Now back to his old ways, playing with the ball in his hands a lot more. Should suit him well.
Now here's Curry. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And Wade still a dynamite finisher around the rim. One of the league's preeminent slashers.
Yeah, he's extremely productive in the pick and roll, able to score and make plays for others with his outstanding vision.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. In low to Bogut. It's stolen by Wade. Dang dishes to Bosh. Pass to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wade kicks to Dragic. Whiteside with it. Working on Green. 4 on the clock. From the wing. And it's in off the backboard.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Green with a screen for Barnes. Thompson with it. Wade picks him up. Thompson passes to Curry. And it's off from three-point range. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's Dragic with the drive, and that one's good. Dragic has got his first 2 points.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Curry. There's the dish to Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
1:43 left in the first. The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine. One of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Here's Napier. Haslem a screen. Napier kicks to Chalmers. Out left to the wing. Here's Napier, covered by Barbosa. They get it again. Haslem can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors had faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
And dang, here we go. Picked his pocket. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Here's Napier after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Chalmers with it. Barbosa picks him up. And McRoberts kicks to Dang. They set the pick. Here's the floater.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an...
This Friday.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Miami, Josh McRoberts out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chalmers, then there's Haslem, and it's Napier in at the 1. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Heat with some changes. Wash comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Dragic in for Napier. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon, so it's a perfect fit. I'm really proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the Dragon. Kevin?
Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, his hometown, a beautiful city. Been there many times. Thanks, Doris.
Goran Dragic, nicknamed Goji, grew up in Slovenia. His mom played hoops. His dad played soccer. Goji started out playing soccer, but when he hurt his leg, his mom said, no more of that pitch stuff. You're going to the round ball and the hardwood. So he went to basketball, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well. Good call by Mom on that, too.
Wade drives in. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Chalmers kicks to McRoberts. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. McRoberts has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. And so it's Golden State with it. And back to Dragic. He said, Steve, that the soccer background may have helped his footwork.
I think that's true in almost every case, Kevin. When you see a former soccer player on the basketball floor, it's not just the footwork, but it's the vision, it's the anticipation. I think the game really translates. You saw it with Steve Nash and Tony Kukoc. You see it with Dragic now. Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
And it's Wade penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively. Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Bosh dishes to Dragic. Dragic a screen on Thompson. And it's Wade penetrating. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
A new look lineup for the Miami Heat this season. The big three of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, and no more. Certainly not what the fans hope for, but we'll see what this team can achieve this season with the new group. They'll be energized a bit. Obviously, they'll miss the brilliance of LeBron, but they'll be hungry to prove they can still get it done.
Bosh against Green. Tries from 10. That one rolling around and rims out.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Miami, it wasn't a matter of money or anything. It just seemed that LeBron had accomplished, maybe in his own mind, everything he wanted to himself.
And they did accomplish a tremendous amount. I mean, 4 trips to the finals consecutively. They won 2 of them. 2 NBA titles, but this is still a very good team with Wade, Bosh, and now Luol Deng leading the charge.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Shot clock at 6. Shot off the pick. Jump shot is good that time. Wade's got 8 here in the quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And that one's good, Barnes.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And the Heat call time here. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And the Heat making a change here. Deng's checked in. Here's Bosh. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Curry passes to Thompson. Feeds it to Green. And that one's good. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off. with the defense all over him.
Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping.